Just breathing your day, yeah, making waves, kicking ass online, can't behave, laughing in the face of wannabe queens, living off memes and caffeine dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Fruity beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Fruity beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breathing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean, in the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with the wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean, in the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exile. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with the smirk so mean, in the murky depths of live stream.
Hello, good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Do you guys have any fun weekend plans? I know this weekend, the whole family, tomorrow we're painting my sister's house, and then we're doing tacos tomorrow night. So I'm kind of excited about that. Happy Friday, everybody. So there's a lot to catch up on with Foodie Beauty Gossip, but she's also live right now. So do we want to snipe first, and then when she gets boring, we can head to Twitter? I think that sounds like a good idea. If you're here for Twitter, don't worry, we'll eventually get to it. Um, but I know they're driving right now. What do I know happened? He ditched her while they were out. I think they got a new fan. He officially has a butthead, a literal fucking butthead. It came out that he had a wife 9 years ago. So maybe he has a history of scamming and feeding people to death. Aisha blocked me. What else is going on? I think that's about it. All right. So, hey, Lisa. Hello, Tay. Hello, Mrs. C. Hello, Be Kind. Hello, Mrs. M. Kathy. Stella. Free the people. Hello, my friend. Kimberlina. Hello, gorgeous. Lisa, sending so much love to Sweden. Satan. Hello. Good to see you. Let's see who else. Be kind. I said hi to you in my head. Not sure if I said it out loud. Lindsay, hello, gorgeous. Why did Aisha block you? Oh, is it too early to get into this? So I thought I was being rather nice, actually, but she kind of irks me in a way that she paints something as like this innocent. I'm going to try and make this as vague as possible. Innocent, loving group of people who would cause no harm. Anyways, she retweets people all the time. She calls everybody Islamophobic. Um, and she said something along the lines of that it's not a Muslim, like, what did she say? It's a cultural thing if men beat their husbands. It's not a religion thing. And she's always trying to paint things as like this lovely, peaceful group. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, so somebody replied to her in in the comments, a quote from the Quran, I believe it was, that said that they are allowed to beat their wives lightly. Okay, you can only beat your wives lightly. And then I told the person, "Thank you for sharing this." And then she blocked me and then made a tweet and pinned it to her profile saying, F Israel. So I think we just have very different beliefs and views. I think. Hey, Ricky Bobby. Hey, Joe, good to see you. Hello, Rainbow Road. So, in a nutshell, I really don't care because I check her profile maybe like once every 6 months. And like blocking does nothing on Twitter. It's more of like you want the person to see that they're blocked, but like I could still see all her tweets if I really wanted to. I have no interest in interacting with her, to be honest. But, anyways, let's get to Foodie Snipe and then we'll cover Twitter. He has an ex-wife. Yeah, he made a Facebook post, um, mentioning his beautiful wife, and it was 9 years ago, so he was in his 20s. Makes sense, right? I wonder if Foodie Beauty knows that he has a wife. We were visiting camels, you guys. I don't know what she's doing. Oh, they're visiting camels again. They literally chased a camel off. It walked past them and Salah touched it, and it went running for its life. I have the clip when she gets boring. All right, let me turn it up.
Hi, Camel. Hello.
How is this volume for you, or is this too loud?
Oh, hello.
That one is staring at us from the beginning. Here, this one.
Come. Hi. Oh my gosh. Look at this one.
Oh wait, you guys.
Hi.
Hold on.
Hi. Hello. Are you friendly? It's pregnant.
Oh,
Hi.
I think that's a punk rock camel. I think that camel spends its weekends going to like unwritten law shows. Maybe they used to like Homegrown, definitely Alkaline Trio, definitely Fall Out Boy. But it has a mohawk, definitely Rancid, definitely Bad Religion. Okay, sorry, I'm talking too much.
Hi. Hi. Hello. Do you think it's friendly? That one's coming to see us. Oh, he's scared. Come.
Oh,
the husband, I think.
Is it?
okay, getting these AirPods is a blessing and a curse. When I hear music, I love that. Like when I'm listening to my favorite bands, I love it because I could hear everything, right? And it feels like I'm in a concert. But then Foodie Beauty, I can hear her like screaming, right? And it goes right into my eardrum.
They're all coming. Oh my gosh.
Hi, bent faced.
Hello.
Babe, you feel scared?
No,
Do you feel scared?
I'm brave.
Yes,
Hi.
Their lips. Yeah, Storm.
Hello.
You should bring big snacks.
Hi,
What do
Camel.
they like? They eat the
Hi,
grasses.
Camel.
These grasses.
Hey.
They are all coming now.
Ugh.
Do you spend your Fridays harassing camels? I'm genuinely curious.
Ugh.
Be careful, babe.
Hi.
Oh, there's young one here. This one.
Hi. Hi. Uh-oh.
This is sad.
Hi.
Spider.
Wow. Hello. Hi.
Beautiful, yeah.
I love camels.
Was that? Did you guys see an X on its leg, or was I'm too scared to go back and check? I am so far behind. I am so sorry. Do you guys want to stay here or go to real time? This is what I was watching when I clipped something. So, hello. Do you want to go to the future or do you want to stay in the past? Let me know. Their feet are. I know. I don't want to watch this anymore. Like, I know when I clipped a part before, she said these are people's pets, but their feet are tied. I'm pretty sure I just saw an X. Hopefully it was branded and not carved. I mean, not that branding's a good time, but I can't think too long about this. Let's go to the future. Let's go to the future. Okay.
The longer live streams versus doing like a video and a stream, and I don't know. I think it's finished now, babe.
Yeah.
Okay, they're still driving.
Thanks, Candace. Yeah. There's a lot of land, yeah.
I need to turn her down on my end. That's what
There's
it
the
is.
Roomba building.
Roomba building. Oh, this is a good time.
A lot of rules.
Crazy, this is equivalent of her walking onto someone's farm and petting their cows. You shouldn't do that, right? See, I feel like I couldn't live in the country because I would be a cow petter. I would be a horse petter. I would. And I would know deep down that it's kind of disrespectful, but at the same time, I like animals more than people, and I would go and pet all the cows. I just would.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to, you know?
PSA, don't go petting people's cows or horses or goats. I'm just saying it's a good thing that I don't live near any because I think I would adopt people's cows. They wouldn't even ask for it, but you know.
Most people from the West, they complain about probably the heat, but also the no alcohol if they're drinkers. But I'm not a drinker, so it didn't bug me.
No, cow tippers are awful. Oh my gosh, I remember these people in Chino when I was growing up. Like, I think there was kids going around and tipping cows. It was horrible. I never lived in Chino. I just heard about it.
No pork, but they have beef bacon, which tastes pretty much the same. Beef pepperoni.
And it's horrible. Don't tau kip. Never mind. I think the MRI broke me yesterday, you guys. It was so traumatizing.
Pulled chicken. Oh, yeah, sure, Crystal.
I know. No, I knew the joke, but sometimes I go off into my own little world.
Sure. I need some new sandals, but the psychotic crying, laughing like a maniac. Who is?
I don't know. Let's speed her up.
I'm thirsty.
We're almost home, babe.
There's no bad bacon, Samantha. Has Salah'S ever tried alcohol? No.
No.
Wait, Christy said this is illegal to film their industry. She better hope it's not anything to do with the oil companies. Maeve said she does realize American troops were and do live there, right? She doesn't care.
You don't want to either, right, babe?
Yeah, that's right.
No, Barbara, there's no nightclubs. There's no nightclubs here, right?
Akid, no.
Akid.
Ricky, there has to be. Wouldn't it just be easier to do some local anesthetic and a snip? But then that would be costly. But a rubber band method, good Lord, that sounds really
No.
uncomfortable.
Because, yeah.
Where is stand number 1? Sniper, good morning, my friend.
Just try not to film the copy cops. The copy cops, they're getting set up for, they do traffic. They keep track of the traffic on weekends, especially.
Honestly, at this point, I guess I seem like I don't care what she's filming because I feel like she needs to have consequences. So I'm just kind of jaded. She shouldn't be filming where US troops are. But I feel like something needs to happen to her at some point, right?
Hey, Brooke. Mishmash. Mish. I'll just put it down when we get closer.
It's very good quality.
You're making
Yeah.
me seasick.
I think that espresso made me a little bit hyper.
Don't forget to like keep it,
Take care of it.
take care of it.
Like, be gentle with it.
Be gentle with it.
The other one we had.
I'm not enjoying driving with her. When she's driving, I feel like I'm rolling in and out of the MRI machine and I can't explain it. You know the sensation when you go to the beach, how like the next day, or not even the next day, at night when you're laying down, like you get the sensation of the waves going through your legs and feet? Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm having that right now, and it's not a good time.
Had for a while, I think.
ديري بالك عليه يعني in Arabic.
Yeah.
Volume is good.
What?
Hey, Penny.
ديري بالك عليه.
Did it back at
Okay, can we
Shout
get
out Walmart.
somewhere?
Just to, like a stand for my phone. Hey Marcus.
They have nightly lounges.
Really not stand? Yeah, JC. Oh, I should learn.
She could be accused.
Really not?
Christy said she could be accused of marketing out military military targets. She gets away with everything. Well, maybe she won't. Somebody just gifted a whole bunch of memberships. I honestly think she needs to get caught so she doesn't kill somebody one day when she's raging and distracted.
Hey, Nicole?
I have a suggestion.
Yes.
But
wow.
will be too much busy.
What?
You wanna go feed some cats on the beach?
I have to use the bathroom so
Ah,
bad.
okay, I forget.
But we'll go maybe swim later, babe. Let's check the pool.
Okay.
Charlie said, Breezy, stretch your hips and back. Okay, I'm gonna mute for like, I don't know, however long I can. And I'm gonna try that because it's so fucking weird. I wish I could describe it, but when she's driving, I feel like I'm rolling in and out. And you know how when they do it, they roll you around multiple times? It's weird.
Okay, so next time.
Yeah, we'll feed the cats on the.
Okay. I'm going to real time. Yes, stay here.
Oh,
This is nice. This is the
it's bumpy
life.
here.
Yes.
Oi. Sorry to make you guys sick.
No, this is better. This is amazing. If you vape or smoke, I would like to ask you or invite you to join me because now that I feel better looking at this, let's vape. Let's vape.
عاد بعد طول انتظار
أنا مع
عاد
زيتونة
مع زيتونة وبلوط
ونشان
المطار
النار.
تطاي رجل البحار.
Oh, bear!
Tell me you were looking at Twitter without telling me?
Hold on, bear. Yes, right in the front.
Yeah. We are lucky here.
Oh, her feet. When you sit in your car, do you have to sit with your legs almost in a diamond or like a V? I don't know.
Remember for
It's weird.
23 months. Love you guys. Thank you for keeping me company. Likewise, bear. Ready, set, rebees.
Ready, set, rebees, bear.
Water.
Woohoo! Let's go.
Okay.
Put them in the pump again.
Alexis. Hello, Alexis. I've seen the BS on Twitter, and I just want to give you the biggest hug right now. Hello, Be Kind. Thank you for being a member for 23 amazing fucking months. I love you. 23 months? Do I have to pay rent now? No, you don't. You don't. It's an honor that you've been here for 23 months, and your rent is just your friendship. I love you.
Yeah, and I need to put my glasses in there. Can you reach everything, or should I go in the back and get it?
Where are we going now?
Marcus, what does that mean?
I want to see her get out of the car.
The rotor? Sunglasses. I think that's it. I'll bring this upstairs.
It's true. Being on the internet comes with it. Sometimes people just like to fight. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes it can't, like, it might not even be about you. Somebody might just have a bad day or maybe mad at somebody else and like yelling at you is the outlet, right? I'm not saying it's right, but just consider hurt people hurt people.
I'll put it back upstairs. Put that.
I don't know, Jamie. I don't think anybody slept with her in a long time. I mean, clearly not. She's angry all the time. He looks like Gumby. Hold on. He looks like Gumby. Oh, Lord. And that's not a compliment. Did you guys see Gumby too? I mean, I already made a thumbnail, but I might just have to redo my whole vision. I could do Beavis and Butthead. I could do Gumby. What was his little horse friend's name? Her vag must be drier than the Sahara desert. Yeah, that's unfortunate. All the grunting cracks me up. She's struggling to sit up in the seat. It's sad. Like the basic tasks that we can do, right, every single day that we take for granted, she struggles to get up from the couch, to get in and out of a car. She struggles to do everything. Where are we? Are we in a purse? All right, I'm going to real time because there's no sense watching a black void. I just had flashbacks of going on this one ride at Raging Waters. I think it was called the Black Hole. If you guys are from Southern California, have you ever been on the Black Hole? It's really fun. You can't see. You just kind of zip into a tube while on a tube, and then it's mostly black, and you zip around in water and drop, and it's a good time. It's slightly terrifying for a second, but then you realize there's an end to this tunnel, right? You're not just going to be in darkness forever. All right, well, unless you're in Foodie Beauty stream, then you're in darkness forever. Easily. Half Gumby, half Goofy. Oh no, I need to see if AI can create a half Gumby, half Goofy. It might be terrifying. Joe, member for 25 months. 25 months. Coke Zero time. I actually have one right next to me. I'm going to take a sip of it. Cheers to you, Joe. Cheers to you. Thank you for being a member for 25 months. I actually need a sip of this anyway, so. I like Coke Zero when you just get it from the back of the fridge in the really cold section and it's super icy but not quite with ice in it. It's the best feeling in the world. It just hits so hard. It really does. Mrs. C, small lady. I've only been to SoCal once in San Diego. How did you like San Diego? I love San Diego. I feel like I should live there. I just can't afford it. It's like $1 million to basically rent a trash can. I mean, so I guess I could afford it. I mean, I could live by the sea in an extra large trash can. But I could put multiple trash cans together and then I could build a house and maybe like a trash can community. Maybe I'll make it to San Diego. Maybe. I used to like to hang out there a lot. I used to go to this one beach specifically when I was around 21, Pacific Beach. Now when I go to San Diego, it's a much different look. I go there to swim in the ocean with my family, but boy, did I spend a lot of time drunk in San Diego. The weather is nice there, just camp. True. I could get a really big tent. There is beach camping, but only in certain places. But what if I just relocated my tent every so often or bought a new one? I mean, I'd be saving a lot of money with my tent. I could have a pink one week. Well, there's not really a pink tent, is there? You get like green, black. What else do they have? Blue. But every week I could trick the people and they would just think I'm camping there temporarily, but really I'm just relocating my tent a few inches every single day and coming back with a new color. Goals, people. You just need food, tent, and will. And will. I read and will. I'm like, well, I have that. I mean, at one point I had a roof over my head and I chose to be homeless. Like I really did. I chose to go roam the streets and sleep sometimes out in the street. One time I was on the streets for weeks, maybe months. I don't know. I was drunk and high. Who knows? It could have been a year. Um, but yeah, I would end up on the streets in random places for like a week at a time. Pomona. Where else was I? San Pedro, but I was supposed to go there to get sober. That didn't work for many times. That city, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Where else did I end up? God, LA, Pasadena. I was on the streets of Pasadena for like a weekend. That was wild. You would think Pasadena doesn't have trouble, but it does in certain parts. Let me tell you. Anyways, I don't know why I'm talking about this. Probably because we're looking at a black screen. You could have your boyfriend convert a minibus into a mobile home and travel. Do you know that that sounds like a dream to me? I feel like most people, or not most people, but a lot of people want like a big house with a big yard and da 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 da. And I really just want like a tiny home and a lot of property, if that makes sense. I don't need a lot of space to live in, but I want property for to have like animals and rescues and stuff like that. But like I even think buying those big containers and stacking them up or putting them side by side, I even think that's really cool to turn into a home. Um, I've thought about I literally said this to my sister when I saw the new Volkswagen bus. I'm like, do you know how nice it would be to just live in one of those, just by the ocean? No responsibilities except for moving my bus every so often so I don't get a ticket, right? But like, I can't live that life, unfortunately. But one day when my daughter is an adult, I will live my best hippie life. I really will. Well, I tried to pitch that to my cousin. We buy land and buy shipping containers and make time. I think that sounds like a really fun time. It sounds very hands-on. You get to be personal and like put personal touches to your own home. Like I know I want a tiny home with a deck to smoke on. So at night I can go on the deck or patio, whatever it is it's going to be, and I could look at all the stars and I can vape and unwind and kick my little feet up, or I guess they're not little, my big feet up, and that sounds like heaven to me. It really does. Is this the inside of Foodie's head? Probably. I don't really know. Oh yeah. Oh, she's coming back. It's very empty, so we might be in her head. It looks like a big dark void, so we also might be up her crotch. Hopefully we get out soon. I feel like I'm suffocating. Ava said I'm canceling my membership this month. With my luck, she'll start doing memberships only. Uh-oh. Are they fighting? Someone call 911 for Marcus. Oh, she was gonna go wash after the camels. Well, that's good. Look at what Marcus said. That's why they said someone call 911 for Marcus. I hope they're trolling. I mean, if they're trolling, that's really fucked up, but like, I really hope they didn't take that. Lindsay, thank you so much. Happy Friday, everyone. Tomorrow I'm seeing Ice Nine Kills, Limp Bizkit, and Metallica. Oh my gosh. When you see Limp Bizkit and they sing Rollin', you have to do the little dance and you have to think of me, okay? And we're gonna be in our red hats and our dickies. Yes, we are. And our puffer jackets or bomber jackets, whatever they were called. Lindsay, have so much fun. That sounds amazing. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, Kimmy said they put on a good show. Love Metallica. It's weird, Kimberlina. When I see you other places, I call you Kimmy, but now when I see you in here, I call you Kimberlina, and even I confuse myself. Hello, by the way. I'll post some stuff. Please do. Also in Discord if you want to. Because I forget. Oh gosh, here's strawberries. Just breezing a sniping as usual. I guess her boyfriend is nowhere. My boyfriend's at work. It's not even 9 a.m. He's been at work since like 7. I don't know what to tell you. You should probably get a job, strawberries. I've seen all but Limp Bizkit, so that's who I'm going for. What was the screenshot on your community post about? Okay, so we're gonna eventually go over to Twitter. Wait, I guess her boyfriend is nowhere to be seen to take her out. Suspicious to say the least. That's so weird. Is he supposed to take me on a date at 9 a.m. in the morning? Do you know what I look like right now? For one thing, I go to bed with my hair straight and I wake up with it curly. I don't know what happens in my sleep, but it's very curly and very voluminous when I wake up. I'm in baseball loungewear, like a baseball tee and some sweats basically, and polka dot socks. And you want me to go out right now? I know. Like, I know I don't really care about how I look that much, but like the polka dot socks, no, I'm just not. Limp Bizkit is awesome live, so is Metallica. I'm sure you're hot, breezy. I mean, I look like I just got out of the ocean, to be honest, and my hair dried into this curliness. Maybe I look like I went to play baseball by the ocean or softball. Um, Eating Portos because her boyfriend is ignoring her. No, he's working so he can afford my Portos addiction, strawberries. Have you pooped your pants today? Why are we fighting? Is there any reason why you go into Foodie Beauty's chat to talk to me? You don't find that a bit weird? Anyways, I suggest you stop focusing on me and start focusing on how to get out of a 5X, my dear. Anyway, she's boring me. I guess I'll take the bait for a second. Y'all should be at the park with your daughter 24/7. I forgot about that. I was supposed to wake up and go right to the park and stay there all day. No school for her because we are supposed to be at the park. I could teach her about how to use all the things there, even though I think she outgrew most of them. I don't know, at least a year ago. She's really tall. She's very tall. She's about to outgrow me. She's also about to be 13, and I don't think she wants to go to the park. Nope, she goes to a skate park sometimes, but that's different. Like, it's not like she wants to swing on the swings. She'll be worried about breaking a nail. Strawberries is a fat ass feeder, so not sure why they would ever pop up in here with a beautiful skin tea. That was so cute, Lindsay. BK, I bet that was insane. Oh, BK saw them in 1996. Strawberries wears a 6X. Oh, I'm being generous with a 5X, I guess. Is bedbound, shits themselves in their own bed, can't get a job, has no money, and is ignored by her idol, Chantal. Sucks to suck, Strawberries. I mean, when you put it like that, I almost feel bad for them. And then I remember who they idolize. They're probably just as weird, pervy, and creepy as Chantal, to be honest. I don't know. I'm sure we'll hear about their arrest record somewhere. Someone should ask Chantal if they got the 10X merch for Strawberries. That's a really good idea. I am blocked. Bentface said quality content from Foodie as usual. Yes. But I will be accused of stealing this, even though I've had to talk over this whole entire thing basically because we've been staring at a fucking wall. And now I'm like, should we go to Twitter? But the second I go over there, hold on, I do want to show you something really fast. I have her on, so I'll hear her when she comes back. This is one thing that I feel like we need to talk about. So, oh, she's fucking back. They're putting the fan together. My bride is the most beautiful girl. If you look, that's 9 years ago, and that's on his Facebook. So, all right, hold on, I'm gonna go back to her in a minute. Buttered Crumpet said, "I believe he's married. Chantal doesn't know, but he's just being a man in the family and unmarried at 30." Narcissa said, "In order to marry, a Muslim man has to save money for the mayor? I don't know how to say it. He would have had no way to earn that much money in his 20s without a degree in a high earning field, which is why Chantal sent him the 9K so they could get married. Nikah, religious marriage only." I don't know. I still think he was married somehow. I do believe he has a son. The Real Hermit said whoever it was decided they couldn't live with his buffoon laugh and left him. You think he has multiple wives? Somebody did tag Mo, so I guess we'll see what she has to say. Tweet T said maybe he was planning to marry and the woman dumped him instead. I don't know. Okay, we'll come back to this, you guys. I have her yapping in my ear, and it's so distracting. Okay, hold on. What's wrong with Kaz? Do, 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 do. Hey, Kaz. Oh no, poor Kaz. All right, let's see. Fan repair.
Wansa seems like a very popular company in Kuwait. Yeah, it's made in Kuwait. That's why it's a Kuwait company for electronics.
Okay.
Our treadmill. If I buy a membership, what's included? You get to be an official Beezer. Need I say more? But I'm going to be setting up also some members, a member stream once a week where we do a movie night.
Oh.
And you have access to emojis. Hey, Strawberries. Hey, Squiddy.
I thought movie nights were her and Salah's thing. So she's gonna do them with the Beezers instead. How romantic. Does she just have an O?
I can do that one if you want to do the bottom. Up to you. I don't mind helping. My government check came in today, getting a ride to Sonic's in an hour. Nice.
Oh,
Payday
woohoo!
is awesome. Yeah, this is the stand
Live
you got
it
me.
up.
Mini Live broadcast selfie stick. Let me do it. I don't mind helping.
I never want to hear it from Strawberries again. That is all I have to say. I'm going to choose to take the high road and be nice. Strawberries, I highly suggest you never tag me ever, ever again. By the way, I hope you live it up at Sonic. I hope you can at least get a large fry. Have a good day.
This thing is annoying. Hold on. I'm going to help Salah because...
Actually, the logo will be wrong because I put this one
Puerto Rico
Oh.
leader.
wrong the base.
That's okay. Who cares? Or do you want me to fix it? Want me to fix it? Hold on, guys.
They can't afford a membership because they spend their whole government check at Sonic. Prove me otherwise. She's not a 6X for no reason. I think that check is going to be gone in like 2 days. Like, I picture Crystal Station style, like living it up, getting lobster, and then having no money tomorrow and having to ask Marty for money for cigarettes, right? Like, that's what I picture Strawberries doing, but without the lobster. Or steak.
Titan
What was it?
Hoops.
Crystal got steak. Did you guys ever watch her? Hold on. When she went to the steakhouse, it was like this really expensive restaurant. Like a high class kind of place, right? Oh gosh, please go look it up if you haven't seen it.
Okay, guys, just give me a second here. We're doing the fan. You can help me. I'm kidding. I need the
Strawberries, you're
fan right now.
pathetic.
You can turn the AC back up to 20 if you want after the fan is...
It is 20.
Alexa said I used to be real life friends with this girl, Elena. It was a year or two ago. She got mad when I reposted a pic of Salah and who I think is his son. Hecate got mad because I stood up for Erie. Yeah, I remember when that happened, when you posted this on and you got a lot of hate for it. Meanwhile, the people who are hating on you talk about people's children nonstop or have shared photos. Weird, right?
Hi, Vanessa.
Anyways, I've always thought that was his son, like deep down. And I think Foodie probably has to pay the child support.
I hate doing these things, you guys. But once they're done once, actually you have to do it to also to
Andrea! Oh my God, thank you. Great news. My dad is coming home from the rehab center on Monday. We are all so thankful he's still with us. That is really good news. I bet you're smiling ear to ear. That makes me smile. Please give your dad a big hug from all of us and tell him we've been rooting for him. I'm so happy for you, Andrea, and thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much.
when you want to clean the fan.
Okay, the base, the legs almost finished here.
Okay, good. I'll be done this in just a second. Okay. Now we put this on. Okay. And now we put this on.
Oh my gosh.
Or is it this way?
Wait, doesn't that go outside? Like you put the other cage over the fan and then that kind of holds it all together? I could be wrong. I don't have that kind of a fan anymore. Mine is like tall and spaceship looking. I don't know how to describe it. Oh, maybe it does go on that part. Oh. I guess don't have me put together any fans. I don't know.
Now, for this fun part. Let's-
Akate has something very special coming her way.
So this is the top. Okay, and this is the bottom.
I don't think anybody needs to go after Hekate. Like, well, unless she's truly effing minors, unless that's true, but she's taking herself like out in the worst way by defending this woman. Everybody just looks at her as the crazy woman. Yeah.
Juice. Juice.
She's working up a sweat. Oh, I think I thought that little piece was that big. Oh, never mind. Okay. Again, don't ever have me put together a fan, I guess.
She's in love with the big bag.
Here we go.
Nice. I'm almost done.
Okay, but Alexis, we know the screenshot that was going around wasn't true. But what about that? So that's a completely different topic. We know the screenshot that said when Hagati was like, "Oh, it's just business. It didn't really matter or it didn't count or whatever." That was a photoshopped screenshot. But what about the review left for her by a minor? That's the part that just doesn't sit well with me.
Where's the hole?
Here.
Oh.
Wait, let me do it.
Alexis, don't keep apologizing though. Like you already said you were sorry. I know Erie's sorry too. But that woman says a lot of messed up shit that isn't true. She sprinkles in a little truth so people believe her, and she's never going to apologize for the stuff that she says ever. So, I mean, don't beat yourself up. Just know she's a horrible person.
Oh, shit.
Hi, Hekate, by the way.
Yeah, almost. Here, lift it open and put it through the first one, then the second one. Got it?
Okay.
Hi, guys. Where's my
Good times. I'm scrolling through a little bit
is
to get to
chaos.
real time.
Sorry.
It's chaos.
My sunglasses. Why do you have the zoom? You like the backpack?
There's no space to
Doesn't
move
have
it.
anything to
So
do.
Oh, shit.
how to move it? Stick with the fan.
Shit.
Is he saying there's no place to fit the fan? Or did I mishear that? Alexis said, I know, but I want to be the bigger person. I only talk shit about Foodie, and yes, I trusted people with my personal life. But I also learned my lesson from that. Sometimes we have to learn really hard lessons, and it sucks. I mean, I had to learn a really hard lesson with my nudes. Never did I think my ass would be all over. Well, my ass, some of it I posted, right? But like my bare ass and like other photos, never did I think it would make it out there. But it was a hard lesson I had to learn, right? Not everybody will treat you how you treat them, right?
It won't work.
I can't move it. You know, it's
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Why can't you move it?
That's weird. Why would they design it like that? Anyone have any ideas?
What is he talking about that he can't move it? Because
Oh. I have idea.
What?
No, Lindsay. Oh my gosh. Um, 28 months and still going strong. We love you, thank you so much for being a member for 28 months. It's so good to see you. Hello, hello. I still have her sped up. No. Why don't we do that? Oh, I thought I did. No. More, egghead. More.
You're so fat and chubby. You're so fat and chubby. Yeah. The fan. The
I hope she bites you in the big bald head today.
fan.
Kitty! They do seem
We're cleaning all
miserable.
the filters.
Just think for this small piece. It's very hard. You can't even take it out.
Okay, but don't lose the small piece.
Mm.
Okay, put the clamps on very good on the sides. Look, they're not closed. You have to push them down. The other way. Yeah. Push it all the way down. Make sure they're on strong because that should do it anyways. Yeah.
Salah is the unmanliest man that I can even think of. I feel like most men know how to fix things. Like if I don't know how to do something, there's my boyfriend or my dad to fix it, right? He has a small peen, a butt head, a receding hairline that goes back all the way to his ear now, and he can't even put together a fan. I would hate to see him change a light bulb.
I think there's a thing at the back that tightens it. The white thing? Yeah.
He runs with scissors.
Perfect. We have a new fan. That
Yay.
makes it go up and down. Oh, can't wait to feel it.
There's a joke in there. Biting my tongue. Will be a good breezy today.
Tactical stylist. I don't know who that is.
Oh my god, do you have this fan put together yet?
Oh, good.
I might fan rage.
Just don't worry about me.
No, I'm just Oh, it's not finished. Okay. The fan
Are there that many steps to putting together a fan? Seriously?
pissing you off? Hey, Lila. I know we're not hungry now, but I should cook something soon so that it's ready for whenever we are later tonight.
Oh my gosh.
What about Mafe? I don't have the stuff for tacos. I took out some beef cubes to make like either beef stew or we can make Mafe.
Strawberries. I'm blocking you not because you get to me, but because I find you so pathetic and I don't know, like I have to take the Alexis road, right? I have to take the higher road and be the bigger person, even though we all know you are definitely the bigger person. This is just too easy. This is just too easy. So for my own sanity, and so I'm not fucking rude and regretting it later to a person who's on government assistance and can't fit through the door, I'm going to move on.
Damn, I know. Last night for a late meal or snack, you know what I made?
I tried.
Yum, baked. Enjoy.
It still snuck out.
What, Marcus? That sounds good.
It still snuck out.
Good.
It's good to go.
Mhm.
I had hash browns.
Ooh.
Okay, let's wait for the big fan reveal. Make it cool.
Diabetic necromorph leg pondu.
Okay, Crystal, no problem. Enjoy your nails.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Bismillah.
7 p.m. 7 p.m. here, Suki.
I do want to point out, Foodie Beauty has friends that hate her, though. Like, would you go into your friend's live stream when they were talking about one subject just to at somebody you had beef with the whole time? It's kind of weird, right? And it's kind of rude. Hecate, strawberries, all these weirdos just at me the whole time, usually. They don't care about what she's saying. And, anyways, with friends like that, who needs enemies? Lindsay, just sending money because strawberry is a broke bee. Thank you so much, Lindsay. I am gonna go live it up at Porto's with that money. I am. Thank you so much, Lindsay. I love you.
Bismillah.
If I was a petty bitch, I could buy Foodie Beauty's merch before strawberries and pose with it. But I don't want any of Foodie Beauty's name or energy like that in my house, if that makes sense. I don't know. I feel like a shirt would bring me bad luck. Like I would fall on the scooter tomorrow. All my teeth would fall out the next day. I would get a boil on my ass. Like horrible things would happen to me, right?
Yes. Ah.
This one.
Hi, Mike.
It's moving. Stop. Oh, you're charged.
Where is it?
Lindsay.
Thank you. I need to.
Does Foodie carry a medium or only 3 and 4X? I need to know.
Be up here though, on the couch.
2,
Put it on the ground, babe, so I can feel it.
3.
It's all
Oh,
right.
it's working. Oh, look at it
Yeah.
go.
We'll put it down so I can here.
It took forever to get here, but the fan is blowing, you guys. It's blowing. Woo!
That part down. Yeah, there we go.
Got
More
some
than-
fan action.
Perfect. Oh yeah, that's great.
Oh, yeah.
It's really windy.
Yep.
Oh,
It's more powerful than the other one.
it's noisier too.
It sounds like I'm at the beach.
Oh,
Can you hear it?
Night Owl! Enjoy Portos! Thank you so much! Thank you! I'm so excited.
Soft.
put it on one.
Oh, it was one. This one. One.
Okay,
3.
too noisy.
It's not 2.
No, one is better. One is enough.
My brain is confused because I actually find this sound relaxing. It reminds me of laying out at the beach. But then I don't have a nice, beautiful view, right? I have a view of a, I don't know, what is she, a tick who went out partying?
It stands white.
Yeah.
Julia.
It's okay.
Julia like it. See.
Cute. Cosimo. Have to move it over this way.
I'm scrolling. I'm assuming we're not missing anything.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
They're so weird with each other.
Tired?
For your comfortable, I must sacrifice.
Thank you.
When you're around somebody you like, doesn't the conversation just usually flow naturally? They're so awkward around each other. Like they never spend any time together outside of these live streams. Owning, hey Aaron. Oh wait, I thought I saw Aaron.
Fans out.
Cougar Wife or Cougar Knife. Owning Foodie's merch would be like buying a Chris Chan pendant. Not gonna do it. Mm-mm. I went down a weird Chris Chan rabbit hole one time when I was up really, really early. I go to bed early now and I wake up early. Anyways, that's the whole side thing. I went down this weird rabbit hole because I had heard the name enough. Did that person really assault their own mother? And is Chris Chan a woman now?
That was fun.
You can barely hear her. I could turn her up.
Fan and AC, yeah.
Well, then I just faked.
Without the air, constant air blowing, I don't like it.
Okay, how is that?
Yeah. Okay. So, the pool was dirty, you said?
Do you have the
Is
mic?
that better?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm choking.
Oh, you need
Okay,
it?
let's slide now.
That's true.
How is it now?
I like my juice case.
That's horrible. And people still follow this person? I started noping out like at one part. It was a documentary. I can't remember who it was by now. I don't want to get into it because it really disturbed me, but I noped out, I think, before it got to like that part, but I started seeing the signs of where it was going, if that makes sense.
You like your juice case? Can you still hear the fan in the thing?
Perfect. Okay.
Do you think the pool's too dirty to swim in?
Yeah.
I liked it when I couldn't hear.
Unfortunately.
If you ever need me to fix the sound, feel free to just say it because sometimes it's really loud in my ears, but I forget not everybody's wearing earbuds. So I can always turn it down on my end and up for you guys.
Hi, baby.
She lay down just in front of the fan.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You love the fan. Ooh. She's a doll. You're a doll. Yes, baby. Isn't she sweet?
Yeah.
Yes.
She listened. I said, come see mom. I said, come see mommy. You came see mom? Yes, you came to see mom. You didn't come.
I feel like there's people who truly suffer with body dysmorphia, and there's people that feel like they were born in the wrong body. And I truly sympathize with those people. But then there's people like Chris Chan, right? Who I have to wonder, I don't care, cancel me for this, but they already seem like they're perverted and creepy, right? I think there's good and bad in everything, right? And people in communities and groups of people. So I'm not saying this for everybody. There's truly people I feel sorry for that struggle and feel like they were born in the wrong body. But I feel like there's people who also make the excuse and say, oh, now I'm a woman, so they can do horrible things. And I feel like that's Chris Chan. But what do I know? All right, back to Foodie.
I was hungry late at night. I put some hash browns from the air fryer, bit of shredded cheese, and a scoop of my meat sauce. It was so good. It was better than pasta. Hot in the desert, you don't say. Very good. I'm a very lucky housewife. Yeah, mashallah. People that work outside in the heat need to make 50 an hour. Oh my gosh. And hazard pay if you pass out. I don't know how they do it, honestly. Beyond me, I don't know. Shoot,
It's called, hold on.
It's like,
It's called autogynephilia. It's a fetish and it's different from gender dysmorphia. Thank you for educating me on that. I didn't know it had a whole word. I just know, I don't know, like I said, there's good and bad in everything and people, communities, groups of people. And so while I don't look at a whole group of people as bad, I look at the people who say they're a woman to do bad things, right?
okay. Do not eat microwave cheese. Hi.
Right, Alexis?
Oh. Oh. Can I get a hug like the camels? No, you know.
She lay down like the apple hole.
Are you the abuelo? She looks like the Sphinx. Beautiful girl.
Yeah, she says pasta.
What's a hash brown? It's basically like cut up potatoes very small, made into like a patty. Pasta. I don't know. It's a Chantal thing. Can Richard, can you and Salah give a shout out to my ex Lisette and let her know I'm thinking about her in case she's watching? Hi Lisette. Crispier the better, yeah. In the air fryer they get crispy.
If you're trying to get your ex back, I wouldn't admit to watching Foodie Beauty.
Breezes, fried salty shredded potato patty, yeah. Yum. I'm kind of cold. The fan on me.
It's one only.
I know.
What about two?
Nah.
I put the AC on 10 Celsius.
You're trying to torture me? It's on 20 right now?
I think so, yeah.
You're not too hot? You're not too cold?
20.
That's good.
Alexis, it's
Hash browns and
beautiful.
ranch. Profile picture.
Because it sounds like you live a beautiful life of traveling, and I love that for you.
Ew. Lily Honey Walnut. Look at her picture. That's my fault.
Oh
Sweet
my
chili
gosh.
Doritos are good.
Do we want to go to Twitter for a bit? She's just going to sit here and talk about food until she actually eats. Press 1 if you want to go take a journey on Twitter. Press 2 to stay and watch her over here for 10 more minutes or 20 more minutes. Then we'll go to Twitter.
Did McDonald's hash browns in their hot mustard sauce? Yum. Oh, did you hear the noise she made when she jumped?
Okay, thank God. Thank the Lord. I was already like, okay, something's got to change because I feel like she's going to be live a lot longer. And I was barely hanging on by a thread with her because she's really annoying for some reason. Okay, we're going to go to Twitter, then we'll come back to Foodie. So I'm sorry if you're worried you're going to miss something, but I don't think you will. I don't think so. Okay, so again, my conspiracy opinion. Can you guys even see this? Hold on. I think he was married before. I think he has a child. I think that child is the one that he poses in pictures with. I think we saw them, what, at the camping trip together? I want to know, my question is did he feed this woman to death and what happened to this bride? Is she still around? Does he have a history of scamming people, marrying them, and then they unalive? I don't know. But my brain is going. Okay, T said my favorite. So this is a mixture of Foodie Beauty stream yesterday that I missed it. I don't know if you guys did. So it's a mixture of gossip, clips, a variety. T posted this and said my favorite part of Foodie Beauty's 24-hour live stream was when Are You Seriously Serious was playing Exercise that is in Foodie Beauty's channel playlist, and Sinatra says watching it. Foodie is sealing while the chat in both channels is participating in the workout. All right, let me make this full screen. Doo-doo-doo.
Tell is not a liar, is what you're saying?
No, he's really strong. Oh, that's awesome. If you can up the intensity, instead of doing a single leg, we're gonna do it like a real jumping jack.
Janet,
like
we're
coming out
fucking
at the
doing
same
the
time. Here
Rasputin
we go.
dance right now. Oh my God, we
Getting
are.
a little more of a hop into it.
Okay.
Arms are strong.
We got it.
Back is
We got
straight,
it. Janet
as
said,
tall
I
as you
prefer to
can.
celebrate Foodie Stream Day
And
in
again,
real
one
foodie
more
fashion
chance
by
to up that
laying still
intensity on this
and
final
screeching for
exercise.
cheeseburger.
Instead of keeping the elbows bent, we're gonna
I
straighten
wish
them
I was
out
doing that too,
and make
Janet.
that arm movement.
All right, you
Oh
didn't
my
get to
gosh.
exercise with
All
us,
right, this
Janet,
is
or
the
you can't have a
final few
cheeseburger.
counts. Here we go.
Staring at me.
As big as you can, as much intensity and speed as you can add to this exercise.
Okay,
This
I
is
think
the final
AYS
component.
chat is doing it too.
Keep breathing.
Yeah, good job, everybody. Good
8
job.
more.
Good job, guys. Ow, don't
You're
whack
almost
me. That's
there.
cheating.
4,
Go on,
3,
stay on your
2,
side.
1, and march in place.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We want to take a moment
Good
to not
job.
stop our activity.
Was everybody working out while Foodie was sealing? If so, I think that's amazing. I think we need to do that, you guys. We should do a workout stream while we're working out, watching her eat. I feel like we can burn some extra calories. I probably need to with this sweet tart rope thing I have going on. Okay, Salt and Sauce said, why does she giggle like this is funny or cute? It's a 41-year-old death fat diabetic eating like a pig. Oh my gosh, hold on. I heard she was doing feeder content yesterday, the way she was eating foods. Didn't she get a cake for walking or a piece of cake for walking on the treadmill? Then she got more dessert? Or were those two separate live streams? Maybe it all happened in the same one. All I know is she was promised cake if she walked for a bit and she ended up with ice cream. Buster said she was even upset that it was too small. I wonder how much she paid for that to be delivered. She just ruined chocolate ice cream for me in a major way. I feel like it looks like she's eating out of a toilet. That is just what I see. And I'm sorry for giving you that visual too, but if I have to suffer, I don't want to suffer alone, okay? I guess she was feeding Julia. Kristen posted a clip. Let's see. This is like almost 5 minutes long. I think she was feeding Julia from the same spoon that she was using. So here's a shortened version. Holly said, I don't judge people who share food with their cat. I actually feel bad for Julia getting Foodie Beauty's germs. Poor girl. She doesn't deserve it.
Don't like it?
They both have fish breath. I mean, I love my dog, but it's not like I'm sharing an ice cream cone with her or anything. She's very cute, and I love her puppy kisses. However, I feel like we don't need to share the same spoon or the same foods to show each other that we love each other. PI said 50 degrees F is insane. I guess she keeps her apartment temperature at 10 Celsius, which is 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Salah said he had to put it at 15 because it was too cold, which was 59. This really proves to me that he's not there 24/7. I like our air conditioning turns on. I think I have it set to 76 or 77. It hasn't been the summer in a minute, but I feel like that's my usual go-to. Because too, like, for one thing, it gets way too expensive if you let the air conditioning run all the time. For another thing, like my sister lives a minute away basically and has a pool. If we all get too hot, we could just go in the effing pool, right? That sounds freezing. Do you keep your place at 50 degrees? If so, do you wear a snow jacket all the time? I would if I visited you. I would have to wear a snowsuit. I would just assume it was snowing in your apartment, to be honest, and we were going to build a snowman at that point. That's insane to me. What is the lump on the back of her head? No way it's a bun. Her hair would have to be super long to achieve that. And we've seen it when she doesn't have the Timu bangs clipped in. It's a big bald head. I don't know if she clips on hair back there to try and make people think she has hair. Maybe she just stuffs it. Okay, remember how or not people, some girls used to stuff their bras, right? Foodie stuffs her hijab to make it look like she has hair. I think that's what really happens. Two-Tailed said the idea of Foodie Beauty streaming 6 hours a day is awful. Yeah, for the foreseeable future, we'll just come on at our regular time and we'll mix in a recap, I guess, with a bit of a snipe. I don't have it in me to watch 6 hours of Foodie Beauty. At one point when I was younger, I did. However, I'm old now and I don't. There's things that we could all be doing in 6 hours, right? If one day she's miraculously raging for 6 hours, okay, fine, we'll make it work. But rate or eating and farting and all that and Crazy Frog just doesn't sound like a great time. So what we'll do for the foreseeable future is we'll come on at our regular time. We'll do a morning recap and then hop into the snipe. Hopefully that works for you guys. And then we'll just leave as always when we get bored. Like we're not going to be held hostage by her. Poop Olympics said Chantel is currently walking on the treadmill, very begrudgingly, so that Salah will let her order a slice of chocolate cake. I think I actually have footage of it somewhere. This is her doing this for the feeders. Kelly said Foodie did this for the feeders. Such a slob. Who had to be bribed with cake to do the treadmill? Toddler behavior. Okay, this is nasty. Don't eat right now. Where did my vape go? Oh, crap. Oh, there it is. She was paid for that, right? She has some fucking nerve talking about people judging her religion when she accepts feeder requests and does this online. She has some fucking nerve. She said when she was Christian, nobody had a thing to say. Well, I guess because at one point, it's weird that I'm saying this, but you were only getting STDs, but now you're in a foreign country being pimped out. Like, actually, I don't know which is worse, STD, foreign country being pimped out. Anyways, and it's all since you reverted. You've become more hateful, more disgusting. You do really nasty things for money. Remember how you had to eat out the bell pepper for anime? Ugh. Hey, Blondie. To the men in the chat, would you be proud if your wife or girlfriend or partner would you be proud if they behave this way online? Would you? Would you still want to be seen with them in public? Would you want to bring them home to your family? I'm dying to know. Would you even bother coming home to them at night? I would just stop. I would go one day for cigarettes and never come back, and I don't even smoke cigarettes. Enigma said this is the most she's ever earned in a very long time. She's making she made 603, but basically, it's a whole lot of people that want to watch her eat. So just know, just keep that in mind. I think she's copying the lolcow people, which whatever, like they have you okay, if you watch them, do you notice that they took all of our words that we use in girl world? It's kind of weird. Anyways, I guess people take from each other, right? But she's taking all their ideas, long live streams, money for dares. I don't know if DV is going to be on her list of things to copy. Hopefully not. Um, hopefully she doesn't date minors either. Anyways, let's move on. Peopleville said Foodie Beauty and Lockma's all over again, this time with a Matilda cake. How does she manage to make chocolate cake look so small? I feel like that's probably a big slice of cake, but it looks like it's made for like a Barbie compared to her. Peopleville said Foodie Beauty and Lockma's all over again, this time with the Matilda cake. Wait for it. She does not disappoint. Was this foreplay salad? And the bitch mentioned French kiss. I know it's long, my apologies, but I had to share. Okay, we're gonna speed this up because there's just no need to watch her at normal speed go down on desserts that most of us would like to eat again. So here we go.
Vanilla. Would you like a little bit of vanilla ice cream? Here you go. Don't like it? Oh my gosh. Here, bite. Bismillah.
Oh my gosh. I know she eats in the bathroom. I don't know. I just had this visual when she was looking around her and eating. I know she hides and goes and eats in the bathroom, and I don't think Salah has caught on to that yet. Hey, small lady. Hey, what if? Humanoid. Fashionable. Hey, Boo
Oh,
Squeezy. Wooden Tots. Naysayer. Hey.
it's chocolate sauce. Oh my gosh, it's good.
Sorry, you guys, sometimes I get into my own little zone in order to not be distracted, and then I miss a whole bunch of people. But just know I love you all and I appreciate you being here. Thank you for being here, and hello.
Wow, it's rich.
At getting her fix. Do you think she gets the bubble guts when her food is on its way? If you know, you know. I guess I'll describe it for the normie people. When you know you're about to get your drug of choice, whatever it is, whether it's alcohol, coke, whatever, right? You get this feeling in your stomach and you feel like you have to shit. But it's really just because you're excited and your stomach gets like these bubbles, basically. Do you know when you're really, really nervous and you feel like you have to poop and your stomach's acting crazy? So you're getting that just because you're excited. Yeah. Hey, Lori.
Come on.
Hey, Bunny.
Okay? Here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. That's so good. It's small.
It's small. Oh my God. Dude. She thinks this is cute. This is so sad.
You like it up?
Yeah.
Fatty doesn't know anything about
Here's ice cream.
moderation.
There's 20 chocolates.
It is horrible.
Hey, babe. Take it with you. I don't like the ice cream.
She's filthy. Do you notice the front of her is covered in stains and crumbs?
There's ice.
Oh, really,
Oh, that feels
Alexis?
nice. I would not want that now. It's all right. We French kiss.
I get that feeling now when I have to call and make doctor's appointments, but it's not an excited feeling. I just dread talking on the phone for some reason. I don't know. I didn't believe it was a real thing until I noticed that, like, I will text before I call anybody. And oftentimes when people call me, I just get nervous. And so they call, it goes to voicemail, and then I text them back. I hate making doctor's appointments. I do it because I have to, but like, I don't know. I don't know if phone anxiety is a real thing, but I do not like talking to people on the phone. There's very few people that can get me on the phone. Very few. Same, I wouldn't eat like that by myself. I wouldn't either. Anyways, I'm trying to disassociate from watching Foodie Beauty eat that. This is her messy ass place. And all I can think of is when there's so much clutter in small spaces, is there's cockroaches and bugs. I wouldn't be surprised if she has a family of mice living in there. Um, anyways, all this stuff right next to the stove would freak me out. I'm one of those people, I'm so positive, but I feel like all day I'm thinking of ways I could die, and I don't know if anybody gets me, but, like, we'll be driving in the car, I could be with my sister, my mom, my boyfriend, whatever, listening to music, having a grand old time, and I see somebody like, ahead of us where something could fall off their truck, and I'm like, "You know we could die, right?" Or I just think of all different ways I could die throughout the day. It's very weird. I think I have a very morbid mind for somebody who's so happy all the time. Oftentimes, that's how it works, though. Positive people are kind of morbid. Anyways, this would freak me out. I would assume I would be cooking something and it would light a fire to all of this and we would all go up in flames. Now, could this be PTSD from living in Southern California? Maybe, but it would still freak me out. I live alone and take pride in having a spotless home, even if no one else sees it. That is just awful. I couldn't live like that. And I just feel like your kitchen and bathroom should always be the cleanest, right? You cook in your kitchen. The bathroom needs to be clean because of what goes on in there, right? Especially if you have guests, whatever. And that's a big thing too. I don't know how anybody else's family is, but I live in a family where we're at each other's houses all the time. Like my sister comes over here all throughout the day. I go over to my sister's a lot to swim, hang out. She has a really cool house. Anyway, so I like that. But anyways, people are always here. The kids are always here. My parents come. Like it's just, I don't know. You want people to know that if they eat your food or use their restroom, they're not going to get salmonella or leave with the flu, right? I clean every day. I could be better at organizing though. I could probably be better at organizing my room. I feel like there's so much focus. Maybe parents will get me here. Sorry, we'll eventually get to Foodie Beauty. I feel like I'm always cleaning up everybody else's messes, or rooms, or doing everybody else's laundry. And when I say everybody else, like I have one child, but again, my nephews are always here. My daughter goes and hangs out with my nephews a lot at my sister's. Like we do a lot of laundry between the both of us. If they use clothes over here and get them dirty, I'm washing their clothes, right? Anyways, by the time it comes to my room is nice. I mean, it's good, it's doable, but I feel like it could be far more organized. It really could. But by the time it gets to me, I'm over it. I've done all the laundry, I've done all the cleaning. I'm like, I can wait, right? I'm always at my family's homes and they're very clean too. That's good. My house is spotless. I hate mess. Hey, Duking Delight. I clean every day. Okay, let me keep going because I'll be really distracted. I don't, what are all these bottles in her living room? It looked like how my living room looked when I was drinking beer all day, every day. I don't know what those are, probably waters and soda, but yeah. Boing. Yeah, that again would freak me out. There's cockroaches in that. Ugh, I can't do cockroaches. I like bugs. I find them to be cute. I just don't like cockroaches. I don't like the ones that fly. I don't like the ones that are the size of a whole fucking state. I don't enjoy them. There's not one cute part of them. I don't know. I find snails cute. Praying mantis are cute. What other bugs? I like bees. I think ants are cute, but up close, if you know what they actually look like, they're not. I don't know. I think I'm a bug person. These weird bugs that decided to come live in our backyard, and they have orgies. They're the weirdest bugs. I don't know what kind they are, but the 6 of them will be all together in a group sometimes, and they just go around the backyard like that. I think they're very cute. I like lizards. I just don't like cockroaches. Okay, Dobu Poo said, "Does Foodie not have her own bank account?" I feel like I missed something. Okay, we're not going there yet. Sansa said, "Chat told her not to give in to temptation." She replied, "Just once. I want to do what I want to do. I want to shove some cake in my face." Ma'am, you've done it 100 times. Also, someone sent her $50 yesterday for sweets to an uncontrolled diabetic. They want her dead. I think they do. This person's name I can't say said, "Does Foodie not have her own bank account? Why does she need permission to order cake? She is known for being defiant. What hold does a grifter have on Fatty? Because a 10-minute walk on the treadmill is nothing at 500 pounds. And the amount she eats, too, 10-minute walks isn't going to do anything. It just isn't. She either needs to spend hours walking or break it up multiple times a day. I don't know, maybe a 10-minute walk every 20 minutes or hour. That would never happen, but in order for this walking to make a difference, she would have to do a fucking lot of it. Stay walking while she's eating, I guess. I don't know. Nothing but love said this bitch is walking for cake. Yeah, however bad you think you're doing in life, just know that if you're not walking for cake, you're doing pretty good, okay? Enigma said, "I wonder if their neighbors ever complained about them being so loud and him playing Crazy Frog all hours of the night." I would go insane. I would go insane living next to them, and I would somehow make it to where they had to move. I would in return make their life hell. I just would. If I have to listen to Crazy Frog 24/7, just know I'm gonna put a rolly chair rolling across the ceiling, okay? That is what I'm going to do until you move. Salt and Sass said, "Courtesy of Pound Cake Linda on the farms, the Sky Sty is still a pig pen. It's nasty. I just wouldn't feel comfortable being in there, just in general. Probably for the smells, the cockroaches, the perverted man that lurks there sometimes. You couldn't pay me to step foot in her place." Okay, what is this? Charlie Gold said, "Chantal learned nothing from that 12-hour live stream, huh?" No.
Okay, so I'm planning on doing like live streams daily from like 4 p.m. my time to 10 p.m. my time. Maybe an occasional mukbang in between or a vlog or something. So I've been planning like what to do for them. Like, so maybe having dinner with you guys, whether I'm cooking, ordering, whatever, swimming, playing charades. I want to do something for members only. So I want to set up a movie night, probably on Saturdays
Playing charades.
for members only streams on Streamlabs. I'm going to play a whole ass non-copyright movie. You could maybe catch some. Yeah. Hope so. Drawings, stuff like that. Yalla. Yeah. And at the end of each month, I'm going to do a marathon 12-hour stream. Okay.
None of that sounds like fun. You know what I'm going to give my members? Once a week, I'm going to go live and show my sticker collection from when I was 12. Lisa Frank was where it's at. I was obsessed with Lisa Frank. I still have a sticker collection. I don't know why that has managed to be kept all these years, in a baseball collection. Because at one point, I was obsessed with the Angels, right? Back in the day, so we used to get like half season tickets, and we used to go watch the Angels, and I loved Rex Hudler. That was my favorite baseball player, right? Would you guys like to go live and see all my baseball cards from when I collected them? I have Damian Easley. I have Fred McGriff. I have like all these random ones. I was really obsessed with Fred McGriff for a while. Chipper Jones. These people weren't on the Angels, by the way, but I'm telling you other players I liked. I think they were on the Braves, if I'm remembering correctly. Anyways, I was obsessed with Chipper Jones back in the day. I thought I was going to grow up and marry John Lennon, and then when I found out he was dead, I realized that that wasn't going to happen. And then it was I was going to marry a baseball player. And then I just no, thank you. Nothing against them. I just don't think I could deal with anybody being gone so much like that. Like there, just that would drive me insane. It would. And then I thought I was gonna marry a rock star, right? I did. I did. I'm glad I didn't marry any of those. I'm glad. The AI, well, John Lennon would have been kind of cool, but he got really weird. He did for a little bit. He did. Still cool, but really like a little weird, right? AI guessed that Foodie Beauty got up to around 440 pounds. Baseball reason. Yeah, I loved the Angels. I did. I have met Chipper Jones when he was in Little League many, many years ago. Oh my God, that is, I added a many, I'm sorry, many years ago, not many, many. That is so cool. Was he nice? I would like to think he was nice. I had the opportunity once to meet Rex Hudler. It was like this Angels rally. They won the World Series, and then they had a parade at Disneyland. It was so fucking cool. Anyways, I ended up meeting him and he was very, very nice. He was. Um, but it wasn't like we had this long conversation. Like he could have actually been an asshole and he was just nice to me because I was young. But who knows? More Foodie Beauty eating what looks like shit out of a toilet. This person said, I remember when Live by Jen decided to stop being as mobile as she was, which was better than nothing. Then she was bedbound. That's when her health started declining. Foodie Beauty is refusing to walk to the couch these days. This story is getting darker and darker. Yeah, but remember, she's going to outlive us all and shit on our graves. This is Foodie Beauty's twin. They were separated at birth. Let's move on. Oh, just so you know, this started a thumbnail idea for me. So the thumbnail is not going to match the title, but just know that it has to be that way. And if you know me, you can probably already envision what I made her into. Oh, well, here's a hint because I did this too. This isn't the thumbnail, but I loved this movie, by the way. I loved this song. Ugh, I remember I adopted a whale after this. It was so cool because, like, at the end of the movie, if you saw it in the movie theaters, it gave a hotline and you could adopt a whale. So for a year, I sent money, and this could have been a scam, but let me just believe it was real. So for a year, I would send my little allowance in, and I would get updates on my whale in the ocean. They sent me stickers. It was very cool. I had a humpback whale. I don't remember its name. And we're just going to call him Bob for now. So anyways, that's a hint for the thumbnail. Or the smell of cooking Brussels sprouts. Free Willy. I feel like I need to watch that movie, but I don't know if I want to cry. Shangan said, I think the reason Salah doesn't leave is because Chantel is holding Kay Bella's screenshots and voice notes against him. He could possibly be deported, or worse for that. That's why he puts up with her BS. Remember what she said about Nader? I'm not as stupid as you think. Oh, maybe he is stuck with her. She's like, I'll tell people the type of corn you're into, that you like to sniff farts, that you like to be shit on and to shit on people. Here's Foodie Beauty's other twin separated at birth. They were triplets. He legitimately has a butthead, and she looks like she died last week. This is my tweet. I didn't watch this part, which is why I thought they got a new fan. I still don't know if they're fixing their old one or they have a new one. The one they were working on looked clean, so I don't know. I'm assuming it's new. I could be wrong. Anyways, look at his hairline. For one thing, from the front, it's a greasy, hairy ass. Like that's what it looks like to me. And then his hairline is receding so far back, it's hitting the back of his ears. At that point, would you not just shave your head? I feel like if I was a guy, I would prefer to have a bald, shiny, clean head than look like somebody's greasy, hairy ass, right? And then the noticeable part, like right here, is a big old ass bald spot. Like it's huge. You could park something there. Is this more of his butthead? I don't think they're into showering at that apartment. They're not big on it. Now, I know you can argue maybe he has gel in his hair, but when you put gel in clean hair, it has a certain look. I know that. I know that. That looks greasy. Did you slip and slide in the parking lot and go through all the grease piles? Like, what is this? Anyways, let's look at Foodie Beauty's eye in a minute. You'll notice it right here, but even this screenshot doesn't do it justice. She looked horrible, I have to say. Sometimes she looks purple to me. She was working up a sweat just standing there. She is eating way too much sodium, and you can tell by her under eyes, they're all puffy. And then I made sure that you could really see it. That's not good. She's dying, but she wants to stay eating. What do you do? She doesn't want anybody to tell her anything other than eat more, cutie. Salah touched this camel and then it ran away. So I'm gonna speed this up though, because it's like a 2-minute clip and I know she's still alive, so we'll eventually get there. She's so fucking boring. She really is. She is. And I don't know that anybody cares enough about my stories, and you know what I mean? So it's just this is never a dull moment. All right, so Foodie Beauty and Salon the Camels. Actually, I don't want to watch the whole part again. I'm going to show you guys the end. It's just sad. Like they don't look well, right? The camel. So I'm not trying to ruin anybody's day. I just want you to see Salah touch the camel and then it run for the sand hills.
So cute. Oh my goodness.
Look what they eat, huh? The grasses.
Look at this one, has hair, curly hair. This one really likes me.
Mm.
Say hi, Salah.
Hello. Hey, my friend.
Look at him run.
Hold on, I don't know what I did. Oh, that was the whole clip. Sorry, I was distracted because I was trying to move it so you guys could see the camel run away. Can you guys tell me if you saw it? Or if I need to replay it again? I don't know. I was trying to make it better, and then I missed the part. God, this shit is sad. It's really sad. That's why I took the clip, and then it's like, it's too fucking depressing. It is. She's just making something that looks like she chopped up Salah, to be honest. Maybe she's eating him. Maybe she finally ran out of money. I'm not gonna put us through the camels again, so let's just go on. Hopefully you saw the camel run away. Foodie Beauty eating half of a fucking shawarma in one bite. Oh, play motherfucker.
The meat.
The meat. Things that she has never got to say about her husband. I think this was her walking for the cake. Food really is the only thing that motivates her. Okay, let me make this bigger.
I'm trying to slim down so I can fit into Mama's coffin. That's my reward.
Small as hell.
I'm trying to slim down so I can fit into Mama's coffin.
Oh my god, that's so creepy but hilarious at the same time. Shenanigans said your overprotective, handsomest man who supposedly doesn't like you going out by yourself or talking to other men ditched you, huh?
I don't know where he went. Should I sit on this guy's chair and see what he says? Phone case. Aha. It's all dudes here, guys. I don't know.
Okay, here's my conspiracy theory, and then we're going to go to her live stream. It's the last tweet, anyways. I don't think he likes being seen with her in public. I think he goes out in public hoping that somebody farts. I think he goes around sniffing people, and then he ditched her to go do that.
It's like, yeah, it's just a little market. Do it. Where did he go? I don't know where he went. Imagine, should I sit here?
You don't
Where did he
fit.
go? It's like all
Would you be pissed if your husband left you at the mall?
little places inside. I'm gonna get lost. Probably Miss Pickles. Where did he go? He left me.
Actually, some of you might prefer that they leave you and go do their own thing so you could shop in peace. That I would get. But they're supposedly happily married and she has anxiety being around people and he ditched her ass and she's 900 pounds. What if she falls? What if she needs a cheeseburger? All right, let's go back to her live stream, you guys. Let me share the screen. She was chopping up something. I didn't really stare long enough to be able to tell you. Let me turn the sound on. Or up at
Are you guys
least.
there?
Why are we okay?
I'm gonna season the beef with black pepper, and salt.
Is that dirty? I can't really tell on the Chromebook. Is it dirty or water spots? Or is it
Just
fine
mush
and I'm
it
just
in
seeing things?
to the meat. What do you do?
Thank you, you guys. Let's vape.
She's so hyper.
She doesn't really have anything else to do.
We have tomato paste. I need 2 of those.
Is that her trash? Wouldn't you just take it out? This is what we're supposed to stick around for 6 hours for? To stare at a pot? In her nasty ass kitchen? At least if we have to stare at the background, make it nicer to look at. Hey, some DTHC.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Julia Beezing. Hey pumpkin pie. Baby. Are you beezing?
She's gonna entertain herself somehow.
You see her beezing?
I don't know anyone with
I
an
don't want
open
the oil
trash
to
can.
pop in my face. I should plug you guys in.
I hate my trash can. It's one of those that you have to like wave your hand and then it opens, or like you don't actually have to wave your hand if you just go up to it with trash. But it pisses me off sometimes because the amount it takes, the time it takes to open, I could have already tossed it in that thing. Anyways, I've never seen a trash can in a kitchen without a lid either. Her breathing. There is shit all over every surface. There's not even an open space. Like, it's stuff crammed anywhere stuff can be crammed.
We're looking at it. It's pretty small. Your son farted, he thought it was me? Well, doesn't that tell you something? Okay, I'm gonna put the oil,
Do you often announce when your kids fart to the internet?
the beef in.
It seems rather creepy considering the people that like to hang out in Foodie's chat. Oh, wait. Come on.
Wash my hand.
Oh no, did she break my laptop? How did she jump from right there to over there?
All I have is crunchy peanut butter.
Oh no.
No, he's had it once before and he loved it. Thank you, Teardrop. Rice and mafe, an West African peanut stew. And right now I'm browning the meats.
Does the back of your head get a hard on when you're cooking?
And some hot oil. Sunflower.
He does he?
The best. If you're making mafe, peanut oil is the best. Cholesterol free and tasty. Actually, Five Guys cooks their. Hi, Justine, Larry.
Are you not worried that your under eyes have like? That's not good. I'm sorry, I can't get over it. Like it would freak me out. But I used to get like that. I don't know if it was dehydration when I was drinking a lot. I would wake up sometimes and it would freak me out. But it would freak me out knowing I wasn't drinking or supposedly not on any substances, Foodie.
Yeah, Van Hal. You probably should do something like go to church or say a prayer if you're wishing people to see people die. Probably would be a good idea. But thanks for watching.
When will you be going to church? Because just yesterday you said that you were going to outlive us all, and when we died, you were going to shit on our graves.
All right. Here we go. Browning up nicely. We're waiting for the juices to get out.
Waiting for the juices to get out?
Now I know it's beef, but I'm going to use chicken stock.
Okay, nobody fucking cares. Do you guys want to recap this in the morning, or do we want to stick around for a little long? I don't have to go, but I just I feel bad that we're watching this woman who's as big as her stove, just huff and puff and talk like every so often.
There has to be chicken stock for this recipe.
Ew.
And actually, usually they put Maggi.
Joe says tapping out. I get it. Okay, press 1 if you guys want to come live early tomorrow morning. Like it would be 8, probably like 7 or 8 my time. I know a lot of you might sleep in on Saturdays because you work or go do things. However, I'm an early bird now. So let me know.
And Jumbo.
I see all the ones. Okay. Let me see if we get a few more, then we'll just come back in the morning. We'll do like a morning gossip stream. Maybe we'll look at Aisha's Twitter.
It's a seasoning called Jumbo, but we don't have it. So I have to just use what I have, you know?
All right, we're going to call it. You guys go enjoy your Friday. Go enjoy it. Go get your outfit ready for tonight or whatever it is you're going to do. Go have fun. Enjoy your day. Don't be a foodie beauty. We'll come back at like 7. I'm going to plan for around 7 a.m. my time. We'll talk over some coffee or tea. And then, like I said, we'll look at Aisha's Twitter because I'm feeling a little spicy. And I have a feeling I'll be feeling the exact same way tomorrow. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Sometimes she's gonna be boring. It is what it is, right? Sometimes she's gonna rage.
So thank you so much, Be Kind and Joe, for being members for so long. Oh my gosh, and M2, Lindsay, Night Owl, Andrea, thank you so much for the super chats. I will definitely be ordering Portos today. I love you guys. Thank you to my amazing mods and Breezy Bench members. And I'll see you in the morning, bright and early. Bye, everybody. Be safe and make good choices.